What is going on, guys? Swank here, and welcome to the new Final Fantasy XIV. And yes, I mean new as in version and episode, because between the last episode and now, 6.1 came out, and they kind of changed a lot with a lot of the dungeons and the base game, and how a lot of that stuff kind of works. So a lot of stuff like Praetorium, so basically every dungeon that we've done has gotten like revamped. So it's new. But yeah, so last episode we took out Leviathan, and so I decided we were going to go ahead and knock the Crystal Tower series out now, so that way that's out of the way by the time I get to the point in the story where I have to do the Crystal Tower for me to progress, so that way, we did everything with Leviathan. Let's just take a little break from the MSQ, knock this out, and then continue. So yeah, we are going to go ahead. We've got Grim with me, since we are going to be doing the first Alliance raid in this episode, and each part's probably going to be an episode each. So the first Alliance raid is going to be like this episode, the second one's going to be the next, and then the final one's going to be the third, because they're probably going to be about, what, like 20-30 minutes each? And then like with the cutscenes for them, so yeah, let's get this knocked out of the way. That's the legacy of Alec. Yeah, I feel like I should just do voiceover for these, since like I'm already here, but I don't know. You know what? I might as well. The reward, not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk, a single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman with absolute confidence in her own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Coinoc? I'm just gonna say Coinox, find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. And why is there someone walking up to me with the name Scarlet Horizon? Oh god, did they just nod at me? They agreed wholeheartedly with me, oh god.
Oh my god.
The champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Oh god, no, I don't want to say anything. Alright, speak with Rambrose. I gotta go. They do have a, whatchamacallit, though. Spriggan minion. Okay, let me just put it back over there. I just, like, saw them walk up, I was like, uh-oh. And then they just, like, stood there, and then they, like, nodded at me. I was like, oh, no. They see the name. I'm running. Oh, there, Rambrose. I don't think any part of this is voiced either.
Man,
Why,
no,
if it isn't...
Nothing's voiced.
Yeah, no. Like, nothing's really voiced until Heavensward.
Not even Heavensward.
Oh god, I forgot I had the auto thingy on. How do I turn that off? Why? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest... What the heck? Anthropogeographical endeavor. I'm tired. It's like, what, 1:30 in the morning? Or 1
It's
o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jeez, is it? I don't know how you mistaken 1:30.
I don't know. I'm thinking it was yesterday. Quite how he came to know
Yeah, you wouldn't be
doesn't
tired.
matter. Yeah. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Oh, it didn't even give me an option. I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first. Oh, crap. Ugh, I hate this controller sometimes, because I would, like, click A and it'll double register it. What brings you to St. Quinox Seed? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe, yes? No? I mean, you're technically not wrong. Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That is well, Master Garland. Our interpret hero here caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. She has she? Glad to have you aboard, Scarlet. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The Sons of St. Quinox are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. But I know that look. In the event you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima Weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tolskava simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Yay. Where's that on my resume? Can I put that on my resume? Now to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima Weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalamud, before it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming sphere of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The Eight Sentinel, as the Sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Scarlet, but I can think of no finer woman for the task. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. Yeah. There's much and more to be done before you can before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time and prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the four elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. You know, I wonder if they worded it like that so that way they didn't have to like worry about anything from like Avatar getting back to them. Because they're like fire, water, wind, or earth. They didn't say air, they said wind. I mean, well, I know like the whole Final Fantasy thing, they use like wind for air, but I mean, it's essentially the same thing.
I mean,
I don't know, it's just weird. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that these attacks, or that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected upon using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen in their primal summoning ritual. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals, Playmate for Lanasia, were both Saps' spawning grounds, and... Really, I gotta go around the areas? I thought that's why we went into the Labyrinth. It sucks. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beastmen's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave you to your discretion, but whatever you do, please be careful. Okay, looks like I actually have to go do all this. Oh, did I actually have to fight something here? I think I have to fight something here. Okay, let's get this over with. Where are you, Wave Rider? You there. Ah, I'm about to do my freaking machinist opener. Don't you heal? No, I'll have a heal. No. Okay.
which one you on right now?
I'm on Legacy of Alec.
Yeah, you're on the first one. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Well, you unlock it on the 3rd one.
I'm assuming I don't really have, because I'm on the part where I have to grab the 2 crystals, so I'm assuming once I'm done with this, I just go back and talk to the dudes and this one's done. I don't know exactly what I'll have to do with the second. Unless I probably just have to go grab 2 more crystals. Leave me alone, kobolds.
Yeah, I think you're just fighting crystals. You're a traitor. Okay, good. You can get
That was okay. Doesn't make something. Okay, gonna go back to Mordona. Now progress your efforts in infiltrating Beastmen strongholds. Here are your crystals, there we go. So these are the famed flawless crystals of the Beast Tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. The purity is outstanding. You have done well, Scarlet. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zahart, the war camp of the Amarja and Xanalan, the latter in Natalan, the roost of the Exo and the hills of Kratos. I can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first 2, if not more. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success. Really? Now I gotta go to these other 2 areas? Why didn't you just... I'm probably gonna end up getting this one aggroed on me, I bet. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that one aggroed as soon as I use my tomahawk. Yep, there we go. That one is done. And quit this, I gotta go to Dragon's Head. Okay. I'm hoping that's the first one. I've gotta be kidding me. I need to bring my chocobo out. There we go. That's that dude down, back to Quest. Well, not Quest, or don't know. I mean, it's not really missing much, I don't know. Scarlet, it is good to see you. Tell me what you're able to obtain the remaining crystals. Yes, here, take your crystals. Wonderful, with all 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparation. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in their present form. If they are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses, they must need to be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we will be requiring your services once again. Alright, second quest. Sanding it down. If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just call them one substance, namely aether sand, which is 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, aether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials, the Goldsmith's Guild in Oldar seemed the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the Guildmaster, I was informed that no aether sand was currently available, though I requested that would be sent as soon as new stock came in. I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order sometime before you procured the flawless crystal. I am well aware that acquiring aether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man, but I fear the more we delay, the greater the risk the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase and send you to the Guildmaster's serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it's my hope that when we next meet, you will find at least one of the 4 varieties of aether sand we require. Okay, time to go to Oldar. Also, for those of you guys that are probably wondering why I'm speaking a lot faster during these cutscenes, is because I have to apparently get to the 3rd quest in order to unlock the first Alliance raid. So, yeah. Like, at that rate, if I was to just, take it slow and everything, it would basically take an entire episode, probably, to unlock the first Alliance raid.
Oh, God.
And I'm trying to get this done in 3 episodes. 1 for each part, because, yeah.
Yeah, man. You want to be there for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. You're here on behalf of the Sons of St. Quinarch. What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Members with the news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire aspect of aether sand. I'm afraid it may take some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Please speak with Jemime over the... Oh, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer. Of course. They always are. Come on, there must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the Ace of Sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've lost for it as partial payment. Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. Suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two. Biggs! Don't worry, I got the money. Scarlet, it's been too long. What brings you here, then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? Yes, Ace of Sand. Oh no, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Uh-huh. Calming and yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the bloomin' Ace of Sand, are you? Aren't you? Well, I can't deny the Allegan civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else, see. Well, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used a corrupted crystal on board the Enterprise as a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for all 4 varieties of Ace of Sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here. Even for you, lass, how we're meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, eh? While I hesitate to interrupt such an impressive speech, duty compels me to point out that this lady is a representative of the organization that reserved the Ace of Sand in question, to mention nothing of the fact that her purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh, it's like that, is it? Yes, it is. Alright, this batch is yours, I'll let you have it, but if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. Okay, well, Biggs is working with us now, yay. Oh, super big, okay. Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elementally aspected Ace of Sand as well. Now, rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself, and it so happens I know of a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalan who very occasionally handles the earth-aspected variety of Ace of Sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being just the other day. Seems to have been inspired by a certain adventurous heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalan without me. Just hope he managed to stay out of trouble. Head to Blue Fog and you should find him poking around with his new bodyguard. Did I not mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to have an adventurer to accompany him, in case her heroics turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought. Okay, so we're going to Blue Fog. Oh my god, this sucks. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be cutting out a lot of the extra running around, grabbing like the crystal stuff, and then just kind of skip all that, because it's going to be...
I have a feeling you're going to do that with a second quest, too.
Oh, yeah. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat. Silent type. The type that is handled and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic, but as you asked, my employer, Lalafell, wished to pay a visit to a dealer who deals in some manner of special sand. I forgot what it was, but it's worth a small fortune. The man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold, set about locating stolen goods. Long story short, Alirum Fouret's rogues were woken and we fled in blind panic. I was separated from him in the confusion of not seen him since. Friend of yours, is he? Then you best be prepared for the worst. It's possible the poor soul may be lost in the old homage and missile mine, but I fear bandits will have caught up by now. Not to worry, I'll go grab him. Okay, isn't he like inside this building or something like that? Yeah, he is. Let's murder these guys real quick. Oh god. I don't have time to be killing anything. Honest weapon. You're not fucking you're dead. Cool. Wedge. Get up and let's go. How could I be so stupid? Sneaking into a band of Slayer, it's just not the sort of thing that I do, and I'm gonna die for it.
Mm-mm. Did
I
you
just need to
die?
calm down. No. I can do this, I can be brave. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. That is a corner. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave now and never come back. Scarlet, it really is, or is it really you? But how'd you find me? Can you smell fear? Yes, I can. Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I'm just in the process of retrieving some stolen Aether sandwich bits and I need for research. And it happens it was. I can see perhaps a touch foolish and nearly very fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail. Anyway, the important thing that stolen Aether sand is right here in my oh dear, must have fallen out when I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. No, don't worry about it. I'm taking it now. You'll find the Ace of Sand? Yes. Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care for visitors. Of course, why wouldn't they be? Grenades. Here. Grab the sand. Come on. I don't have all night here. The other one in the other freaking house? Have you any luck locating the Ace of Sand? Yes, here's to you. Mr. Workshop Tailbags, wonderful news. We're on a mission to collect Ace of Sand and you're working with the chief. Treasure trove of elegant knowledge. We really want to have this. Bakes and I are far from exhausting, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition sounds interesting. I must say I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. I'm more than ready to leave, and you should return to Mordona with that Ace of Sand before there are any more. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets. Ah, okay, that's the second one down because it's green. We're almost here, Grim. Like 30 minutes in the freaking recording. Ah, Scarlet, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring some Aether Sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? These two. I see 2 varieties. Well, that is more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well. If all goes to plan, we no longer need fear of death by fire or earth. Masculine, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hours did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but eighth of sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. Well, funny you would mention this. You had help from Biggs and Wedge? Yes. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It would be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of Aether Sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Ramgrove, have we any information on where the water and wind might be hiding? Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the mission. Mayhap an explanation is in order, but first let's savor the victory that Scarlet has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Yes. I don't need any of this materia, so I'm just going to take the silver piece. Okay, on to the third. A performance for the ages. I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties. Some days ago I asked a Charlie acquaintance to travel to Gudania and gather the necessary materials. Since that time I have heard of nary a whisper. To be frank, this lack of communication is not uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount that something has befallen the man. We do not have time to investigate. As I mentioned, the more we delay, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower Seekers fall into wrong hands. Therefore, I will entrust you, same quest mission, travel to the Black Shroud, seek out Parsmatret, as for the markets of Gudania. If anyone knows, they might be bought, is the... Oh my god. So much more! I'm sorry, did you say you wish to press H to the sand? Forgive me. You've the faintest idea of the rarity of the material. I've not seen so much green at H to sand for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water aspect is derived. Only desperate forward set foot in the place. Very well. First gift. One was forest to be found in an area particularly permission fog. Should you encounter the Batus nightmare, you will know that you're in the right place, albeit a wrong time. Farewell. Okay, where is this one at? Quarry mill, okay.
Oops.
Alright, let's fight this pig. Ugh, I hate this. I'm trying. You're too late. Not only for the entertainment, you'll find me no trace of war.
No, no, it's just my people in the primal FC I'm in. Just,
you never spy from... trust the evidence of your ears. Stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the wild blast mineral you hope to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternate source of Aether Sand. Wind-touch variety, to be specific. Band of Ixo in the North Shroud keeps the quantity the abrasive for purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. You mean to dally here all day? Make haste before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixoli logging grounds on the North Shroud shall be our destination, and as for the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. I don't have time to play these games, people. Okay, North Shroud was it? Yeah, Fogwood. Hey, I didn't even know you were in a FCN Primal.
Yeah.
Huh. Nothing, no fly higher, fly. Okay, I just need to get here. I'm trying to cut the map as much as possible. I don't have time for these games. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get the sand. Hurry before more get here. I forgot my Chocobo has the post-Moogle stuff from the Valentine's event. Bravo, that was quite a show, adventurer. While the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of Aether Sand slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind-touched abrasive is yours, and yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. The inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Let me guess, the water sand. I'll be waiting for you to the east in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift. Air is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans. Oh god, there's a fate there too. Okay, that's gonna be the level thing. Although it seems everything here's level 48, so I don't know, I might just get dragged right into it. Can I just grab it from here? Nope. Come on. Yes, there we go. Come on. Don't let... Oh god, and it's a boss fate too? Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gifts and the Aether Sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never went across my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must be to be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, and sooner than you may imagine. Okay, I need to just, like, pop up a bit. Back to Mordona. And apparently that does it. I thought that was... Okay, I guess it's the 4th mission then. Because the 3rd mission's done. No, I'm already about to be on the 4th mission. Or the 4th quest. What quest is it called?
I just exit all the time.
Oh. That's fine. It's probably going to be this one anyways. I hope. It's already about to be 40 minutes in the recording. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Yes, here you go. Take them. You've bought both. I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. Thank you. Silver, thank you. Quest complete. Yeah. There, that should do the trick. Those look like spikes. Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce this crystal tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Scarlet here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up the Allegan's front door. You can't go without us, Chief. Oh, there they go. Biggs, Wedge. Come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Golems look ancient. Ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle in technology they don't understand, and the realm's been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be irresponsible. Wedge, you recall our company's creed? Ugh. Freedom through technology. Yes, let's go. Exactly. Freedom when we foretook our homeland. Swear that we have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this: wonders of Allegan Empire would not save the civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. This is why we must explore a tower, and if need be, steal away its secrets. A compelling viewpoint, its unyielding will such as yours that have defined the course of history. Who's this? So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress? Why, the task you assigned to me, surely you have not forgotten about the Ace of Sand, a task the passing adventure with delivering it. A more capable courier cannot imagine.
Oh my god. Now my MC chat is talking about cheating.
I wonder who this person is. I don't know who. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Valdezia, and I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Graha has been assigned to a project as an adventurer observer. Hope you'll forgive him. His eccentricities will come out of our own. So then our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Noah? That is the name I've chosen for our little collective. Given our offering backgrounds, we cannot very call ourselves the Scions of St. Coinarch Camp. And unless we may think of a memorable appellation, if I venture to leave its mark in the annals of history, I would claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical. And so it does technically, but my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it's shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. Archmagus? I like the sound of that. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what our call ourselves have been settled, it's time we set forth to brave the defenses of the tower. Yes, I have been ready for the last, 45 minutes. Ready. Labyrinth of the H's. There we go. Ugh. After 45 minutes, I finally got it. The secrets of ancient Alec beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. You and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambos, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical I would lead the expedition, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as observer. Still, we can but make use of resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed to the large gate found to the southeast. Okay. Let's go. All the way over here. That is a big giant dude. No thank you, leave me alone. Oh, I gotta fight these giant guys here anyways. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Okay. Another cutscene. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Say the energy radiating is impalpable. Lucky for us, that is. One might otherwise stroll past them, feast your eyes on the elemental defenses prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing within 20 yards of the towers in the region. Oh, well, I see a spider crawling up there. Hold up, let me kill this thing. Okay, spider is dead, I think. And it's still kind of crawling around. Hold up. Oh, it's struggling. Yeah, I think it's dead. No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Allow me to demonstrate. Is he gonna yeet him? Chief, it's two. Dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see if they work. Success. I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Which one do I have? Do I have the blue? Oh, no, of course. Biggs has that blue. This last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. We did it. So much for the outer defenses. Yeah. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly stinks of anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Scarlet and a hand-picked party of her adventuring companions enter the tower. What? About us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is well defended, could you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Scarlet here fits that description better than anyone I know. And it's not as if we will be idle in her absence. While Scarlet and her companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence on how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, Historian Grahatia. Bah, do you ever tired of being right, old man? Scarlet, as it seems, I won't be accompanying you. Allow me at least some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. While you're reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link show and we shall join you post-haste no matter what Garland says. Though I prefer if any relics you encountered remain intact, you have to leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper level. Fortune go with you, Scarlet. Okay, I think this is it, Grim. Yes, we are looking up at the tower. Ah, here we go. Yes, Labyrinth of the Ancients now accessible. Oh my god. Jeez. It's already almost been an hour.
Okay.
Mike.
Meanwhile, I'm still looking at my FC checkers. They're still talking about cheating.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just gonna have to end this as the first episode, and then just do the Alliance Raid as the second episode. Since Give me 1 second and then we'll just do the next one. But,
Yeah.
alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this recording here because it's already been about 50 minutes and the Alliance raid itself is going to be like another 30-ish. So, yeah. I tried. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to cut out because it's just a lot talking and having to do stuff. So, it's probably gonna end up being like 4 freaking episodes if there's not more stuff I have to do for the other ones. But yep, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave down any suggestions or comments down below. Be sure to check my socials and everything, my Twitch, for whenever I do stream. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. So peace out.